Honey child, I don't know whether to add a candy apple bowl or not on these beautiful chocolate caramel apples. Because my daughter in the background talking about you doing too much. You don't need any candy apple bowls or any red fondant. They are already cute. Hit a thumbs up if you like the bows, or a thumbs down if you agree with my daughter. Or just let me know down in the comment section. If you're a baker, sweet treat maker, or a small business owner who specializes in making candy apples and you're wanting to boss up your sweet treat list this Valentine's Day, these delicious North Kakalaki chocolate caramel apples are the perfect addition of sweet love to add, because these Southern caramel apples will keep your customers coming back like sweet magic. I am here to inspire you all the way from the tip top of the Blue Ridge Mountains. If you are new to me and Candy Apple TV, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the all bell notifications so you don't miss out, because we talk about all things candy apple related and sweet treats. Let's make the best candy apple recipe in town. This is Candy Apple TV with DIY Queen Diva. You will need a good candy apple pot. The link is down in the description box. I am using sea salted butter. If you use salted butter, you do not need to add salt to this recipe. If you use unsalted butter, just use a pinch. These are 1 cup ingredients: 1 cup of butter, 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of regular sugar, 1 cup of Karo or light corn syrup. It doesn't matter what brand you have, as long as you have 1 cup of light corn syrup and 1 cup of sweetened condensed milk. Don't forget to add 1 tablespoon of vanilla. I love butter vanilla and I am out, so I had to add McCormick's vanilla. Add all of your 1 cup ingredients to your 1 cup of melted butter. Go ahead and stir up your caramel apple recipe mixture. It usually takes about 20 minutes for your caramel apple mixture to get done, but don't base it off of time because our stoves are totally different. Have a candy thermometer and take it off the stove between 230 and 235. This is what your caramel should be looking like in 10 minutes, but you want to keep stirring like this. Do not stop. And this is 20 minutes. You want to stay at that stove and keep stirring your caramel, because if you don't, it will burn to the candy apple pot. I put my stove on between the 4 and 5. Here I dip my Granny Smith apples up into that line right there so you can see some of the green. Once you dip your Granny Smith apples in your caramel apple mixture, some I put the whole apple in because I want a lot of coverage of caramel on my apples. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I am greedy like that. And this caramel is so good. So I want my apple with all the caramel. This is good. There is no way you need another caramel apple recipe. There's no way. This is homemade and it's good and it works. Your caramel will be thick and it always sticks to the apple. One thing, a question that I always get: when do you dip your apples in your caramel? You do not have to time this. You can go ahead and dip an apple in 5 minutes. And if that's your desired thickness, go ahead and continue to dip the rest. If the caramel is too thin, just hold on. Let the caramel cool some more and go and re-dip. See, like this. This is what the bottom of my caramel apples look like. Now, unlike the candy apples, I like a bit bottom for my caramel apples. I like that extra caramel on the bottom of my apples. Now, not for my candy apples, but for my caramel apples. Caramel apples, caramel apples, caramel apples. Honey, that's why y'all didn't get a video Saturday, because I sat there and ate the majority of the caramel apples. I get in trouble when I make these. I usually eat 3 to 4 back to back. These things are so good. I'm telling you, you're not going to need another caramel apple recipe. It's homemade, it's good, it's good, it's good. It's like sweet magic, baby. I'm going to melt strawberry cream wafers. That's another reason why you didn't get a video, because these things are just good. I'm going to melt the chocolate wafers, and I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to show you that you do not need Paramount or vegetable oil to melt your wafers.
Place meltums in microwave safe container. 2, so microwave at 50% power on defrost setting for 1 minute, and then 3, stir, return to microwave for 30-second intervals, stirring in between until candy is melted. And then 4, now meltums are ready to drip, drizzle, mold, and dip. Also with the Ghirardelli, this is my favorite brand. If I'm just looking for milk chocolate or vanilla chocolate, because it's the same thing. It's microwave method. You do not need any oil. If you see me use oil, I'm just trying to speed up the process.
Vegetable oil works well for me. That's what most people have in their pantry. I use 1 tablespoon for 1 bag and 2 tablespoons for 2 bags. And I'm going to use oil. I'm going to use oil to prevent the milk chocolate from looking ashy. So again, this is without oil. I am melting this chocolate like it states on the back of the bag. So I am just showing you guys you don't need Paramount or vegetable oil. So it's just if you have time or not. This is on 50% power. You can also use your defrost setting on your microwave. I'm going to put this in there another 30 seconds, it states. So when you first do it, you do it 1 minute on defrost or 50% power and 30-second intervals thereafter until fully melted. And there we go. And you can look at the consistency here. This is perfect. And let's speed this joint up. 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil and 2 30-second intervals. Let's go, baby. Let's make these delicious chocolate caramel apples. Dip, baby, dip. Ooh, look at all that caramel on the bottom, that extra caramel. Now you just scrape your chocolate caramel apple. I can't wait. These Valentine's Day sprinkles for your candy apples or caramel apples come from Michael's. Put your pink chocolate in the Ziploc bag, sandwich bag, piping bag, cut the tip, and just drizzle over your chocolate caramel apples. And then take your sprinkles while your chocolate is still wet on your apples. Take your sprinkles and spread them all over your sweet chocolate apples. had some buttercream left over from making some cupcakes, so I didn't want to waste that. I am going to use buttercream here. It's American buttercream. I am using a closed star tip. It doesn't have a number on it. And for the leaves, I am going to use cake tip number 352. So basically, I am making a rosette and a star. So a rosette, you just rotate. A star, you just squeeze, let go. So once you're done, you want to box these and put them in the refrigerator, just like your caramel. And then once you're ready to deliver or ready to eat, take them out 30 minutes to an hour prior so everything can go back soft. The buttercream will be soft and the caramel will be soft. And your customers will just love you when you make these caramel apples. Caramel apples, caramel apples, caramel chocolate apples. I am almost out of buttercream, but I will make this work. After I pipe my pink rosettes and stars, I will go ahead and use my cake tip 352 and make my leaves to make this more decorative. Or I can leave it alone. Let me know. Should I just leave these apples like this or add some greenery? I'm pretty much out of American buttercream. I may get 1 or 2 stars. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are wanting to learn how to make candy apples or caramel apples. I usually just make my apples as I go. So as I am thinking, I am going to add some red fondant hearts and then use my embosser to make some type of design on the hearts and attach to my caramel chocolate apples or chocolate caramel apples, whichever one you say. I got these heart cutters from Walmart. When I am using chocolate or making chocolate apples, when I add a fondant piece, I put chocolate on the back of the fondant and attach it to the chocolate apples. These are cute Valentine's Day candy apples. Now I think I will add my bows, but my daughter said I'm doing too much, so I don't know what to do. But if you have enjoyed this caramel chocolate apple tutorial, make sure you stay tuned to watch my next candy apple tutorials coming up right here on Candy Apple TV. I'll see you in a few seconds over in my next video.
Let me check my phone.